Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. Obviously, our last mission didn't go so well. I'm hoping we have maybe like a short apprentice or a medium apprentice ruins mission. Let's see what we have in our queue right now. We have a medium apprentice ruins estate map. That's alright. Those gloves don't look like something I would really want, but with 5,700 gold, we can probably make do with that. We do have some issues. Not all of our units are in a great position right now. Particularly myself. Oh, you're already in the bar? You're still in the bar? You should not be in the bar. Did I just put you in the bar? I didn't put you in the bar. Maybe you just stayed in there because you have like above 0 stress? No? Maybe you just love alcohol. Okay. Well, I'm going to take you out of there. Nick needs some stress relief. I think it makes more sense to spend a little bit more money to get it from Gambling Hall, because he's basically at 100 right now. Similarly, we'll go to our Abbey. Oh, what is my problem? We'll only visit the brothel. But the dude's already in the brothel! I don't think I can afford to upgrade it right now. I'm one fucking portrait shy of being able to upgrade the brothel. Fuck everything. Well, anyway, Bear will not drink because of resolution. So we'll get some of his stress out. It's not the end of the world as long as we can do like 2 missions with the B team. We'll have him transept. It's expensive, but we should still have enough to provide for a medium mission. So let's get ready to do that. We'll go to the ruins. We're gonna have Liza Minnelli. We're gonna have J. Smith OTI. Is this another mission where we have no healer? I think it is. But it's medium and easy level, so it should be okay. And we're running out of the ability to basically do easy level missions because of where was I putting you? Probably the 3rd slot, and then the Jester in the back for like buff plus occasional lunge. I think that was the way I was doing this mission before, weirdly enough. You might be thinking, hey, we should buff up Gar in here because we lost Rob. But maybe we could have a 3rd level bounty hunter for extra DPS instead of a 3rd level grave robber who misses everything. So this is not like my ideal outcome here because we have no healing. But we're going to roll with it anyway. I don't really know what to say. Usually I like to take 16 food, but we'll take as much as we can, basically. And 16 torches. Still allows us to take 2 shovels. Still allows us to take 1 of those each. I like to double up on those, actually, and we'll be at 17 food. I think this mission should be fine. We maybe spend a little bit more than necessary, but considering we're coming off of a, crushing defeat, if I can provide a little bit more than necessary, I would like to. Yeah, we'll backtrack here, and that might save us from some backtracking later. We're gonna have to backtrack at some point anyway. But yeah, we can skip this room or this room, I guess. We'll see if we get scouting and then make a choice. Whistles. This pack has already been looted. Could be worse. No combat, no combat, no combat. Alright, so we'll pop a torch. Combat here, maybe. I didn't get them freaking trinkets. Fuck me. It's such a minor thing, but still. Honestly, the fact that we got mixed up here is really bad. Not only will they get a free turn, which is going to give us 2 tempting goblets. Oh, maybe they didn't get a free turn. Can Quill do anything in that position? No, he's going to have to move twice. Which I don't like. But our bounty hunter can probably be okay with this. 5 to 10 damage. We should mark the first unit. Because it has the ability to survive. We don't want to move as a Jester right now anyway, so we'll do a battle ballad. Our party's all sorts of messed up. That's just a bad dice roll. It was stupid of me to not bring trinkets, but it's the dice roll that's really fucking us here. Does she have a move that moves her forward 1? No. We'll probably throw out the double stun then. They did not resist, which is perfect here. They might get to go again. I fucking hate Tempting Goblet, man. We do get to camp, and we have camping skills that can lower stress. So hopefully this is the last time we get, debuffed to this crazy extent here. Oh! Oh, that's so bad. And also, with our higher crit chance here, maybe we'll have a better chance to get de-stress. We're debuffing the shit out of our Hellion, but as long as the stuns come out, I don't really care. Of course, the stun there missed. She did get pushed and stunned, but on the bright side, this did move our healer back into a position where, or sorry, our leper back into a position where they can do something. So I'm going to intimidate this bone soldier, nearly killed him, debuffed him, and also pushed the bone courtier up one so I can get an easier hit on him. But this is going to be, we're in this battle for the long haul, very unfortunately. Oh, he's getting tempted to shit right now. He's already at like 70 stress? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, and we've buffed the shit out of him, yet he's still missing like crazy here. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know what to think about this one right now. They're supposed to have higher accuracy. I mean, they're getting out of control with the plus 3% crit here. I'm hoping that's going to help out with our stress a little bit, but this actually is getting goddamn ridiculous. Did we do anything on that turn? This guy isn't even marked anymore. Okay, 8 damage is okay. You know what? Fuck using your mark ability. You're gonna use just collect bounty. Get a kill. You're fired. You're fucking fired. They're critting like crazy and you can't do shit. We're gonna have to camp on the first room here. I give up. I give up. You did it, Darkest Dungeon. People complaining about bullshit RNG, I was like, those guys don't know what to do about fun. They don't like fun. The RNG is hitting me where it hurts right now. Crit like crazy and get your stress down, or I will fire all of you, not from the party, but literally into the fucking sun. You don't deserve to be in this party right now, to be honest with you. I don't know if we can get any better, actually, in terms of our abilities here. We probably just hew? There we go. We landed an attack. I didn't think it would be possible. Keep in mind, this is supposed to be an easy mission. It's not the game's fault right now. It's my own unit's fault for apparently being complete idiots. I really thought we would be fine without a healer here. That's on me, I guess. I've let myself tilt a little bit. Let's try to bring it back. Thank God, no more fucking tempting goblets. Stab the shit out of me, I don't care. What a terrible encounter.
Give them no quarter.
Starting from the point on which we got surprised on the very first fucking turn. Locked sarcophagus. Bring it the fudge on. It's trapped. Who would have thought? We resisted the blight anyway. We're not gonna camp yet because we're on the first fucking room. Ah! Come on, you're gonna get stressed in the light here? What is your freaking problem? Maybe some scouting? No? Okay. Now we gotta be on our guard again. We have no heal, so we might end up eating a lot of food, but I'd like to save our heal for camping, if we can. Pack contains loot. Extra food. That's good. We may end up very much needing that. We have a torch surplus, so I'm gonna crank that up, light up a little bit. We have combat against easy enemies. We didn't surprise them, but I can't be too mad about this. 6 and 9, of course, it's perfect. You should probably just collect bounty, honestly. Although you can stun and shuffle. We'll just have you hopefully get a kill. Maybe lower your stress even a little bit. You got a KO that didn't lower your stress? Come on now. We're gonna have our Jester move up. Oh, that fucked it up. I wanted him to move up because he had a pretty good chance to get a kill, and it wouldn't mess us up that badly. When Quill hopefully gets blighted again, we can get double the bonus for our anti-venom. Well, not bonus, you know what I mean. That's okay, though. Yeah, we'll use the anti-venom, because we really can't afford to make a mistake in that department right now. Oh, lower the stress. Yes! Our bounty hunter didn't get any bonus for it, but that's okay.
Trifling victory.
Somewhat of a big win.
Victory nonetheless.
We're gonna have the bounty hunter try to touch this altar. Propitations are found at the bottom. That's 1,000 gold. Holy crap. Unexpected. So we get some scouting here. There is gonna be an encounter. There's gonna be, no matter where we go, there's gonna be encounters. We may well have to camp soon. Don't touch this thing. I'm gonna crank light up as high as it'll go, just because I knew we had an encounter. Hoping for a surprise, we got one. 2 bone rabble should be very easy to kill here. What did I tell you? Get a little stress relief. And we can come into this room where there shouldn't be any enemies. And I'm trying to push it as far as we can go without camping. Not touching that. I don't know if this is a good idea or a terrible idea. We should crank up our light for the best surprise chance. This is a more difficult encounter. They get to go first. I'm expecting that we're probably going to have some Death's Door shenanigans happening here. But as long as they don't target our bounty hunter, we're a little better off. I bleed. Yeah, it's a great Pixie song. I don't know why we're necessarily discussing it right now. Let's throw the Intimidate out. Hopefully push up the Bone Courtier. Nice. He didn't get debuffed, but it did push up the unit that I want to attack, which is great, because now we can go for... we'll buff. Hopefully our Hellion goes next so they can get like a double stun. Yeah, so they go for the double stun, and then our Bounty Hunter has an attack which does more damage against stun units. Finish him. 6 to 12 damage, plus a little buff. Wow, that'll lower his stress. Only by 5, but still, that's something. So we only have one unit going here on their side, which is great for us. We'll try to chop him down before he can even attack, and then we'll get that job done. We should be fine here then. I do think that, like, we can roll, you know, no healer on this mission. Good, he's stunned again. Like, I think we can get away rolling no healer on this mission as long as we camp and we don't encounter anything too tricky, which I wouldn't expect to encounter because this is supposed to be a short apprentice level mission, but it was really that getting surprised on that first encounter just fucked with us. I didn't realize I was bleeding. You know what? Just go for the self-heal. I think we can get away with this. You could get the kill. In fact, you might as well. Yeah, please finish him. Maybe that'll lower your stress again. Nope, but that's okay. Easy encounter. Let's walk into the next room. We do have a little debuff on our Hellion. Hopefully that goes away. I would love to get some scouting here. Nope. Don't touch this, please. Good. Nobody is as stupid as Northernlion 2.0. I appreciate that. Crank up our light. Things have been going a little bit better lately. We're going to walk into this room. If we can go even one more room without camping, I would be so happy. Oh, we're going to scout as well. Oh man, our next room has no combat in it. Even actually our next two rooms have no combat in them. We can go a long way without camping here. The sack's contents are ours. We should crank this up because I am worried about stress, particularly on our bounty hunter. But if there's no combat here, and there's no combat in the next room, I think we can camp in the next room, no problem. And what we'll be hoping for is not getting starved. Because if we avoid starvation, we can eat... Actually, even if we get one starvation, we could probably get 25% heal and 10% stress relief by consuming 8 food in this next room. With our camp, obviously. Now, how many rooms are left? 6. If we're gonna have to go to all the rooms anyway, all the leftover rooms anyway, we might as well go this kind of long way around, and then we can go one more room without camping again. Good, again, nobody's as stupid as Northernlion 2.0, so they're not gonna open up that Iron Maiden. This room should be fine. And we'll crank on another torch. Probably, we're doing it a little overkill, which adds up, but that's okay. And then this will be the room in which we camp. We are going to have a trap. Hopefully we disarm it. We did have 1 starvation. That's okay. We still have 15 food. Who has the best chance? Josh is a 40% chance. I'm not even going to touch our bounty hunter. Our Hellion is a 40% chance. Quill is not doing so hot. So Josh. Nice. Well done. Again, assuming there's no combat here. But we're going to go in anyway with full light, just in case I'm wrong. And we're going to camp. So we made it pretty well, actually, after what was a terrible situation to start with. Now, Bounty Hunter needs to be healed and have his stress relieved. All companions reduce stress by 20. One companion increase stress by 20. Interesting. All companions reduce stress by 15. That's lovely. She only had 2 stress. Okay. Wound care, for sure. We have another wound care, maybe? No? No extra wound care. Okay. You can heal yourself. Less likely to be surprised, more likely to surprise monsters. That actually seems really good. I'd rather have that than scouting. Surprising monsters is very useful. 1 companion stress resist. I'm trying to get like more stress taken out. 1 companion reduce stress by 10. There you go. We have 3 left. Suffer 20% HP damage, but reduce stress even further. Or self reduce stress up attack. Or sorry, up accuracy. Plus accuracy, plus damage against better monsters, plus 10% crit. I almost want to increase Kate's stress by 20 to lower everybody else's stress. I think that that was actually a good move. And we have no one-cost camping skills. Honestly, we've pulled out of the tailspin that it looked like we were going to be in. I was very concerned. You know, if one more miss had happened in that first encounter, we might have had to back out of the mission. But now it actually looks pretty fine. Don't touch this. Dude, I just healed you. I'm so mad. Yeah, should have known better, he says. Who would have thought? We healed him, thankfully. Let me go into this next room.
The promise of safety.
This is fine. I'm disappointed we didn't get a surprise, but that's okay. So we either we mark or we throw out a stun. I actually like the idea of throwing out a stun and then maybe using finish him on the Fusilier. We crit, which if nothing else is stress relief. Oh, I forgot that Flashbang also shuffled them. That's pretty awesome. I think if we're gonna run a full support Jester, we need to come up with some better abilities. But we didn't have that much money to do that in the first place here. Please stun. Oh, beautiful. It's so nice to be on these early missions where the stun actually, you know, stuns them. I think we'll just go for... Like, I want to be able to attack this guy. Is everybody gone? Everybody else is gone, so this guy's gonna get a chance to attack. We can't intimidate him, unfortunately. We can intimidate this guy and push him back. And I bet he doesn't have very many attacks that he can drop from the back, so let's try that. It did some decent damage as well. Ah, he resisted that, but he did get debuffed. He passed his turn, probably because he has no attacks to offer back there. I think if we're not going to worry too much about DPS, we're going to try for the stun again. And it's doing decent damage, so I'm not too mad about it. He resisted the stun and the pushback, was already debuffed. Kate goes for the double stun again. That time it worked. We got a lot of opportunities for that. So we're going to use finish him. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, why don't we go for the stun again and try to shuffle this guy up instead of doing double damage against the stunned unit. That's one reason why, I guess. He might have to pass from back there anyway, now that I think about it again. So let's not worry about that too much. Yeah, he's passing back there, so we should keep him back there. I haven't used positioning too much, so that might be part of why I'm confused about it. Anyway, let's finish him. Did get the job done. Maybe some stress relief? Nope. Okay. I would like to destroy the big guy while we have the chance. He was pretty low on HP. Big miss, though. Double stun, maybe? Or just single stun? Or just go for the hit? We're debuffed. I'd rather go for the stun chance if we're debuffed. Alright, the stun came out, so I think that's worth a turn. This guy has moved up, so now he can actually do some attacks. We're gonna bleed, but we have bandages. Hopefully, what I'm trying out is, like, maybe crit is gonna be viable for, Please hit. Maybe crit is gonna be viable for lowering stress, just by buffing our crit enough. But we can only ever get to +4, +2, I think. No reason to self-heal. Let's go for the chop. Then a breakthrough might be able to finish the job. You know what? I think we're ready for a Dirk Stab. Yeah! Get him in there. If it bleeds, bleed 2 points for 3 rounds. I mean, it's better than breakthrough on a single target. He didn't resist the bleed either. That might save us 1 turn. That's meaningful. Wow. Jester gets hit for fucking, like, 17. You need a heal. You are the healer, man. You just don't know it. Should have bandaged him earlier. I forget that more than I'd like to admit. So he's dead, one way or the other. Let's have the Jester get some revenge. He also got some stress relief for him and his companions. I appreciate that. No skeleton key. Let's have Kate open the strong box. The contents are yours. She had more HP, which is why I chose to roll with her. And we'll put our Jester back at the back here. I really thought this was going to be a textbook easy mission. Our next room is not the last room we have to go to. Oh, come on, dog. No bleed, at least. It's not the last room we have to go to.
With a singular purpose.
But we may eat a bunch of food before we go in regardless. Particularly on Josh. There we go. That's enough to have me feel a little bit confident if we get surprised. These enemies, we've dealt with them before. They shouldn't be too bad. We could get a super lucky Hugh, but I think we're better off just going for like 1 KO. If that was going to be our dice roll, I'm very glad with the way that turned out. Obviously, what we're hoping to avoid here is stress. If they stress out a unit that's not that stressed out, I'm not that worried about it. They're all targeting this guy. I'm amazed that he actually managed to dodge this. We'll go for the buffs just to not worry about our positioning problems. This might not be the proper way to run this, by the way. I'm conscious of that. Good. Stun and shuffle. That's going to make him basically killed next turn for sure. We should have shuffled the front unit, and then we could have stunned the 2 at the back. But, you know, she can probably just get a kill here. Oh, that's a huge miss. I thought that was better than going for 1 stun, because if we could kill the unit, why stun it, right? But nice. Well done. We do get to go first again. What are the odds of us getting a kill here? Pretty low, so let's just go for the double buff. I'm not using this Jester effectively, but at least this is proof that we can make it through these missions, these early ones, without a healer, as long as not, like, literally every dice roll goes bad. So, unfortunately, this guy's not going to be able to finish the job on this turn. Let's go for another stun on our Bone Courtier. He misses, and that'll be the end of that turn. But we get to go first. Wow. Are we... Please don't put me back on this road again. Bleed? No bleed. Bleed? Bleed? No bleed. Alright. Stun him up. Push him to the front. Kill the unit in the back. Decided to throw out a Dirk Stab here. It's a very strange expression, Dirk Stab. Doesn't feel right coming out of my mouth. And that'll finish the job. So we have 1 more room to go to. Honestly, this turned out... Oh, never mind. We don't even have to go to 1 more room. We're going to leave just because, again, with no healer, I don't want to push my luck too much on this one. So we picked up maybe like 11,000 gold. Unless this is... Oh, did I just realize now? This is included. Yeah, okay. I'm adding these together. People have probably been mad at me about that for like 10 episodes. I've been adding these numbers together when this is this plus this, which explains why I've been missing all that extra gold, or thinking I've been missing that extra gold. Quill becomes level 3 and does better damage in the ruins, which is good. Deviant Tastes can't go to the brothel. Josh, prone to investigating the dark arts, but I mean, light below 25% is something that's largely irrelevant for my tastes. We have 11,000 gold. It doesn't look like any hugely negative consequences happen to us there.
A glimmer of hope.
What's this again? Oh, we can only visit the brothel for stress relief. We do have to get that done in order to get the A-team back together. What were we going to upgrade? I thought we were going to upgrade the brothel so we have like 2 spaces. Josh probably needs stress relief, but we can give him cheap stress relief in the bar. You could argue Nick needs some stress relief again. I think that's not a bad idea. I'll pay the money to get it done in the bar here. We're probably going to do a medium mission next, so I'm looking to maybe upgrade the rest of the A-team. Kate, in particular, needs to go to the blacksmith here and get the next level weapon and the next armor. Maybe even 2 armor. And we could probably upgrade like 1 more. And you know what? I guess that's going to be Quill. Quill might be the Crusader on this mission, even though he's a leper. So we'll send him to the blacksmith. I'm wary about going out on these level 3 missions because they have not worked out well for me. But we will. And that 3750 is actually probably a short mission level of gold. But anyway, I could have calculated that better. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.